No. Maybe. Yeah, it's wild. Wild and crazy. I'm about to turn on my regular earphone. I ain't drinking cold water in a while. I don't really drink cold water. I don't. I really prefer room temperature water, but the only time that I drink some cold water, like if I don't know, if I get, I don't drink cold water. But that was good. That little sip I just took was good. Oh no, I think they come. I don't know. I think they come. I think they come good. Yeah. Yeah, I might as well. Wow, I came outside. It's like super steamy. My glasses. Look, my glasses are steamed. You see my glasses steam up? That's the difference between in there and that air. And about to walk down to this beach. Might as well. Why not? Yep. I am definitely going to miss Thailand until I get back. Because I really kind of like, what's the word? I adjusted to here. I really, you know what I mean? It really works. Like, I got into my workout routine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a few things. Really work for me. I ain't gonna lie, my health is much better. You know, I'm eating good. I always kind of eat healthy, but I don't know. I think the less stress, being so it's not that much stress here as it is in the States. It's just overall, it's just more healthier for you. You know what I mean? And then getting consistent like massages, like I try to get like a massage like twice a week. At first it was like a once a week thing or once every 10 days. But I was like, I ain't gonna lie, because I got a real, my back, I got an injured back, and every, twice a week is a good, it's a good, it works, definitely it works. And I'll just say, I just posted a video from the other day, the beach. I guess it was high tide. Yeah, I see it still is. Because I ain't been to the beach in a few days. Yeah, I ain't been down here. Yeah, the water's right up to the edge. As you can see. Well, y'all can't see, I'm tripping. Yeah, the water is right up to the edge. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it around. Yeah. Yeah, it's right up to there. Like it ain't no beach. The water's so close, so much up on all this is usually where you be walking at. Shoot, the water's so high. It ain't no beach. The beach is the water's so far up. It ain't no beach. Literally. So I don't know what they call that, whether they call that high tide or low tide or whatever. But right about now it ain't no beach. All the way down. It ain't no beach. That's wild. But yeah. And believe it or not, it's deceiving. It looks you can't trust the ocean. Believe that, or the sea or whatever. But it's very deceiving. But you really could walk pretty far out. It's not that, you be alright. Yeah, I'm really surprised at this though. You wouldn't even believe, if you didn't already know, you wouldn't even believe that this is actually the beach. It's right up on the wall. And it's funny, for the flat earthers and the round earthers who debate about a lot of different stuff. If you see all these boats. Every boat that's out there, no matter which distance they are, they're all on the same line. So I don't know what that says. I know what it says, but yeah, they're all on the same line. And that kind of tells you that there is no. I don't believe in the curvature. It's not no curvature. Everything, it's a straight line all the way across. Yeah, but that's what it is. But yeah, it was good out too. It rained. Matter of fact, it did rain. It rained real bad early. Rained real bad. Well, not bad. Just nice. Maybe that's another reason why the water is so. It would have been like this for some days now. Coming in and out. I appreciate if you would like the live and also share the live. I'm in Thailand. I'm in Hawaiian, a city called Hawaiian. It's like a beach town, beach city. It's very, very nice here. Very, very beautiful. Very, very I don't know. I don't want to say laid back. Yeah, but it is laid back compared to other places. Very, very relaxed, calm feel. You can really you can chill here. Very, very easy. Yeah, but I'm definitely like, when I make up my mind where I'm going to stay, when I stop traveling. Well, it depends. It's like I got a lot more world to see, but this place really, I like it a lot. Got to see what happens in the future. See what other places that I come across. But This is top of my list to stay. Shoot, if I had a wife or a girlfriend here, I wouldn't be going nowhere. Welcome in. Hit that like button for me, y'all. I see, yeah, hit that like button. Share the live. Coming in and out. We just enjoying the seaside. It's not the beach right now. It's just the sea. The Chinese Sea. It's the China Sea, y'all. It's usually the beach, but the beach gone right now. And the crazy thing about it is, you know, like, I don't think about it here, but I thought about it a lot when I was in Phuket, and I thought about the you know, some years back. It was some years back too. I remember there was a catastrophe that happened in Thailand. Was one of the countries that had, and that's the country. Thailand is actually the country that I paid the most attention to that got hit when it was there was a tsunami, you know, out this way, and they did a lot of damage to certain parts of Thailand. So you don't think about it until you're sitting right here at this water. Like, just imagine it, like if something like that was to happen, you know, like a tsunami. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be good standing right here where I'm standing, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But you know. And the reason why I think about that, because when I was in Phuket, I was walking down the street. I was walking down the street in Phuket, and and I was ready to turn. I got to a certain point, and I was ready to turn the corner, and there was like a couple signs up on some poles, and one of them had like a sign said tsunami warning something. It said something tsunami warning something, right? And I said, damn. And I just thought about it. Like I like really remembered that. That had happened here. And I think that was a while ago too. That was in the early 2000s, early. I think it was between 2005 and 2009. I remember that. But yeah, they say tsunami starts with, like, if it's an earthquake. Like if it's an earthquake out in the water, I guess, you know, under the water, it creates that. I don't know why I'm talking about it, but it is what it is. But it ain't gonna happen while I'm here. I know that for a fact. Or that's just not, you know, it's not gonna, you know. Actually, wherever I'm at, everything is pretty cool. It ain't gonna happen unless I ain't here or I leave. And look at that mountain. Look at that mountain over there with the gold Buddha down the bottom. You know, a lot of stuff. You know, You know, when you self-educate, well, you know, self-educate. I don't have a better word for it to use, but when you teach this, when you self-taught and you teach your own, and you learn, and you start understanding what these mountains are and stuff like that, and when you get to see them up front and personal, because a lot of stuff is in the same way in the States, you know. Especially, I remember one time I was coming back from Chattanooga. There was a tournament. I took my kids to compete in a tournament in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we were driving back. Cause I drove to Tennessee from Pennsylvania, and when you know what you know, and you're looking at those mountains, you see that these mountains are old world, you see it, the old world structures, like even now you got a lot of videos out, if you look on YouTube, and about those pyramids, they found like hundreds of pyramids are like just out in the open in China, right? There's a lot of videos out in that, even though I knew about that before they really like started getting real strong. But when you see these mountains and you know what it is, you know what it is. You know what a lot of mountains are old world, are structures that have been destroyed, buried, underwater, you name it. And like a lot of mountains are melted buildings. It's just, it sounds insane, but that's one of the reasons why a lot of stuff always, it will remain hidden or remain just unknown to average people, because most people don't think about nothing, and they just accept, whatever's told or whatever, they accept it. But it ain't nothing wrong with knowing, you know what I mean? Because even when I first started like learning about a lot of hidden things, it's not like I wasn't really trying to save the world at that time. I am now, but what I'm saying is, I just wanted to know things that, let's say, that they don't want you to know, and that just like started me off with just like trying to understand some of the weird things, like when people start talking about flat Earth or talking about mountains are melted buildings and all that shit sound crazy when you first hear it for the first couple times. You be like, man, you be thinking people bugging, but then when you get into it, a lot of these things are far from baseless. It's a lot of evidence for. It's a lot of evidence, and your eyes change. The more knowledge that you acquire, the more your eyes change. Your ability to see changes. So, everybody got a place in this world. You know what I mean? And it ain't all about saving. It is about saving the world. This is a multi-dimensional reality. And some realities need saving, some realities don't. Some realities just need to be left alone and leave it as it is. And once you know whatever it is that you know, the next step is balancing all of that stuff and understanding what it is. Like, a lot of this stuff is need to be left alone to a certain point, because a lot of people can't handle it. And if people can't, you like you run around people debunking religion, debunking all government, all kind of stuff, right? But a large portion of the population can't handle that. It causes a level of chaos. The only people that's really truly gonna get it is people that work hard at it. Except, and I know this for a fact. So I don't know. Yep. It is what it is. Yeah, they out there on them boats. That's so freaking awesome. That's one thing that I wish I would have been able to spend a little bit more time, like out on a boat. Yeah, I met my cousin. If my cousin was here, my cousin he likes to fish. And a couple of my homies, like my big homie Kaya, Chris, they fish. They like to fish, so they would have a nice time out there fishing. I would too, but I'm just saying that's like really that's their thing. They travel and fish. That's definitely, they fish like I'm about boxing. And it's This scene in the camera, you can't see. See, I'm pointing out here. You see y'all can't really. I know y'all can't really see. Y'all can't see them boats out there, but they all on the same line and they at different distances. And the whole thing is flat. Because the nature, when you get into all the stuff, when the nature of water, it flattens out itself. Yeah, it flattens. And it looks so insanely beautiful right here. It's not even about the beauty. It's beautiful. It's automatically beautiful. It don't even look real. It's like it could be like a, I don't know. It just looks like it's not real. It's so, you know what I mean? And it's so flat, it looked like you can just go to the end of where your eyes see and you can just walk off and go over the side. There is no point. My eyes, where it's not curving. Nothing is curving. The water ain't curving. It's flat all the way to where your eyes can't see no more. To the blue line, like as if as if the sky is coming right down to the water, which that's not happening. It's just that your eyes can't see but so far. So it looks like the blue from the sky is connected to the water. But that shows you that the water is flat. It's not curving. Because it's not. It looks like it's getting dark over there, like it's all rain again. Yeah, you see them kids down there in the water? As I told you, you can really go out there. This right here is not deep. Usually this is open and clear. People be walking right here. Yeah, this is an awesome place to be. Everywhere on the earth is. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. That's why I like when you witness anything that you see with your eyes should make you increase you in your knowledge and belief in Allah the Most High, the Creator. Because regardless of what is natural or what's not natural, if it's not natural, then that means something natural created it and made it. Even if you walking on, yeah, it's rain. It's just thunder. If you walking on the water and you see a dam that's been built, okay, the dam ain't natural, but something natural. The beaver made the dam. It's the same thing with these buildings. This stuff is amazing because, the original creator, the original programmer who programmed the reality for everything that's living here, gave us the ability to create things to be able to function in this reality, like boats in the water. Like we wasn't created to be out there, like the fish and the dolphins and the whales and all that, but we were given the intellect to be able to create devices or vehicles for us to go out there, and that's an amazing thing. And that we didn't get that intellect by just by chance. You know what I mean? That ain't by chance. That's by intelligent design. We was designed to be able to do that. And in fact, I believe. Well, yeah, I would say I believe. Well, I know that there's been many timelines of different forms of man that lived on this earth plane. So, that's another thing when you're dealing with history and looking back on things and stuff like that. Hey, just because you just don't believe that the people that was living 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 years ago is the same as the people that's walking the earth now. Please don't believe that. And science has even proven that about people that have been. Come on, man. They know that there was a time when there were men walking on the earth where as though the heart was on the right side. Like now, you know, mostly everybody, their heart is on the left side. But there was a time when man was on earth and the men had their hearts was on the right side, or the heart was in the middle. So it's like, yeah, it's just, you know, it's a lot of stuff that's not, yeah, them kids having fun out there. A lot of stuff is not taught. And being as though it's not taught, it really takes a lot of people out the loop so much. So a lot of people ain't gonna never get it, you know. They just not. But that's all right. You know, people still got a right to live. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, you know. Something. You see, they walking down there. I don't know, y'all probably can't see them. They walking. Yeah, you really. When I come back to Thailand, I'm gonna have somebody with me. I'm gonna have me a partner, a female partner. Cause that's what you need. Well, I ain't gonna say that's what you need, but that will make, you know, here, this place is so much better. It would be so much better if you was here with your wife or your, you know, your significant other. Miss Lady T, I see you. See, I told you, look, you see dude, he got the Mark Spitz, he got the Michael Phelps, the Speedos, you know, him and his chick. But look, he walking in the water, as I said, he ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, you really could walk out there, it's very deceiving if you was just look at it like that. I don't know if you can see the guy walking, him and his girl's wife or whatever. Yeah, tomorrow, because I'm rolling on Friday. Tomorrow, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to get in the water tomorrow. I'm going to come down here early. Probably early in the morning, I'm going to come down and get in the water one last time. I really wanted, that's what, because, you know, I wanted to walk, to take a little walk on the beach, but can't. It ain't no, shit, it ain't no beach. Beaches is, it ain't no beach right now. You know what I mean? But that's the one thing I do. I did learn a lot. Just learned a lot these last 5 months. I've been here. I've been in Southeast Asia probably a little bit under 5 months, because I came in May. Well, I came to Cambodia in May, so I definitely learned. And actually, I ain't gonna lie, I really I know how to move around. Like, I really learned how to move around overseas and certain things that you got to worry about. Because I actually freestyled a lot. It caused me a lot of problems though when I was in Cambodia, because dealing with visa. But one thing that I knew that when I went to Cambodia and I showed up at Cambodia, I knew that I didn't need a visa. I can get a visa on arrival as long as I had $35 in cash and a good passport from the United States. I would be able to get a 1 month or a 2 month visa. So that's why I started. And I said, all right, fuck it. I'm going to Cambodia first. Then I'll figure out where I'm gonna go after that. And I'll just figure that shit out on the fly. The same way I'm still doing. But what I know now is not as, I just know what to do now. I've been here, I've been online and all that. Plus, I've been here, dealing now. I know what the e-visa. I know how to check on certain countries. Certain countries, like, depending on where you're from, it will accept your passport. Like, the United States kind of got like a good, most countries allow people coming from the U.S. to just come in and, whatever. So, I mean, I'm just saying, but when you experience it, and you do it, you literally do it, you on firm footing. You know what you're doing. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I don't need nobody to tell me. I mean, some person can inform me about a place that I haven't been, but the basics of getting plane tickets, visas. See, I told you, look at Jude. You see Jude walking in the water. It's very it's shallow. You can really walk out there pretty far. Yeah, but oh no, I'm gonna get me something. All right. You see? And that's the beauty, just the beauty of this place. People got good attitudes, people speak to you. It's just good, it's good to experience. It's good to experience that, especially if you're coming from places where people are not necessarily like that. It's, that really takes a lot of, a lot of pressure off your back. When you can sit down. I'm ready to go over here and sit down. It takes a lot of pressure off of you. You gotta live around a bunch of mean ass people every day. It kind of bring you down a little bit in certain, in a way. But I mean, because a lot of stuff that goes on in the States. Hey, Mafana, thank you. I couldn't see you because I ain't got my glasses on. Right back at you, Grand Rising to you too. Thanks for the likes too. I appreciate somebody came in and gave me a like. What you been up to? How you been? I ain't see you post nothing in a while. I think I went on your page. Was it yesterday? It could have been yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm actually I'm leaving Thailand on Friday. So I got Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning I'm leaving. So yeah, it's my last little bit of time here. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm good though. I'm feeling good actually. I'm feeling great. For real. Just wanted to get me some air. I didn't want to go all the way back. Just came out for me. I didn't go to the gym today. So I came out to get me some goodies, get me something to eat. And probably just go back in. Yeah, I see you there. I see you haven't posted in a while. I know how I go. I got you back on the pin. If you're coming in and out, make sure you make friends with Miss Kwana. I know how I go. Because I'm getting tired. Because, shoot, look, everybody complaining about views and all that stuff. Because my views, they got my views down to like 100. Shoot, I'll be getting, sometimes it take a whole day for me to get 100 views. But, I'm going to stick to it. I'm I'm gonna stick to my guns. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep. Yeah. It really, it got me down at 100 views, but I've been seeing people putting out content saying about TikTok, testing people to see who gonna hang on through these dry spells and stuff like that and all that. So I get it, because for real, they're gonna weed out a lot of people that's not serious about social media, because the whole thing really, you get paid on views. You get paid for views. So letting people that's not really about that life into the program and all that. Like, I don't know, maybe what's the word? I'm trying to think of the good word. Maybe that ain't good for the system. Maybe they want to try to weed out some stuff. But yeah, I think thanks for the likes too. I appreciate it. I see you got me almost up to 1K. Girl, I love you for that. I appreciate you getting me up to 1K. Yeah, it's ready to rain. I still don't want to go in. I do not want to go in. I'm tired of being in the room. I've really been in the room a lot the last few days. Besides going out to the gym. Thank you for getting me up to 1K. Cause I swear, now this the one thing. They took my views on my live went down. But it was way down. Like I wasn't even getting 100 views on my live, like different people. But the last couple of days I went on and it's like up above 200 again. But yeah, it was a time I was getting 500-600 views on my lives. So I know the difference. But it's all good. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you. Yeah, post something though. You ain't posting in a while. You need to post something though. Stay in the game. Don't. Cause shoot, you got about as many people as I got. I know, cause I'll be looking at your page. You got about 10K. So your page, you definitely got a real page. Your page is real. Your numbers is definitely real. You know what I mean? So I'll just be wanting. Yeah, post something, give them something to think about, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, post 2, 3, 2, do what you do, you know how you do, like, you be saying, like, you be, you know what I mean, you got some catchy, content, like, you know what I mean, so, yeah. Yeah, but, stay in the game, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna find that video, and I'm gonna send it to you, but the girl was basically saying, like, you can go from that little 200, 300, 100 view jail one day and instantly the next day your stuff could go viral, because it's all about the system. If the system opens up your stuff for they control who gets the views. It's the bottom line. Yeah, they control who gets the views. So I don't know what the key to it is, but if you ask me, I think one of the keys is following the trends, like trending sounds, trending, just anything that's trending. Like, how different shit be trending on TikTok. I think that's one of the keys, one of the major keys to the system putting allowing a lot of people to see you. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on too. Cause I'll be like, trying to come up with my own stuff or just keep doing what I've been doing. But the trend thing, when it come down to views, hey, use the trend, use the music, the little music and the little sayings and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just do it, even on YouTube. And my stuff go back and forth. Like my views on YouTube been doing kind of all right. Yeah, I've been getting little 1,000 views every other one. I get like 1,000 or close to 1,000 or a little bit over 1,000, like on YouTube. And YouTube used to be like real dry for me. But but that's why I ain't gonna lie. I post on everything. I do Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube every single day. Every single day. So when it decide to pop, it's gonna pop. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know you about stuff. Like I follow like a lot of on YouTube. I follow a lot of like readers. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm into tarot and card readers and all that. Like I follow a lot of readers, but now I'm starting to see a lot of them on TikTok though. Like I ain't gonna say I follow a few on TikTok, but not a lot. And but one thing I everybody on the same tip. Everybody is working whatever it is that they doing, and you know what I mean. So. Because even some of them people that's real, and some of them is real popular on, some of them real popular on YouTube, but over on the TikTok side, they don't get a lot of views. So it's like, you know what I mean? You just gotta, just stay in the game. You feel me? You know what I mean? Just keep posting, keep, you know what I mean? Don't let your page go down but so far, because if you don't post, then you know what I mean. That's why I'll just post, because I'll be having stuff in my phone anyway. Like I'll be having like little videos that I ain't posting. I'll just post it and then share it, then put it on my story. You know what I mean? Little this, little that. Yeah, it's ready to come down. I've been kind of maintaining this little D. I'm in D2 league. They didn't want to let me get back. I was in D1, but then I didn't go live for like 2-3 days, and they put me back to D2. Let me put you on the pen and right share. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. You know what I mean? I definitely do. Plus, like, people that, having good, you got like 10,000 and I got like 11,000 friends. And it's all about like, people who really truly engaging with you. Cause like, I got like 5, 8, I got like 5 friends, 7, 8, maybe, that really engage with me on a daily, consistently. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of them people. That's why like them numbers is only good for getting into them programs. After that, you really need to have like, you need like 50 people, between 30 and 50 people to be coming on your page, coming in your lives every day to maintain, to really and to get some money. But then you gotta always double back and you gotta support all them people. But guess what? That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. So that's one thing that I'm gonna be working on soon. No, I see you. Listen, I can't wait till you start going live again. Definitely, that's what I'm telling you. Look, make sure you start posting. Don't Don't go too long without posting. And we really need to band together, because even with me and you, I ain't gonna lie, Miss Lady T, she always support. It's another one, Miss True Foodie. And Miss True Foodie, she definitely like, she be going live every day, and she be having a little couple people come in and stuff like that. And so she working on it. You know what I mean? Just like we is. But all of us need like 20, 30 people in the live when we go live. You know what I'm saying? We need 20, 30 people that go and like, comment, and share our content every time, every day. But that's like a thing that we got to start doing. Like, we really got to like lock in with each other and start and say, look, okay, that's what I'm going to do too, matter of fact. Thanks for the hashtags too. I'm going to make a list of the people, and I'm going to make sure I contact all y'all and see if everybody down with it. I'm going to make a list. But we got to do it like a job though. Let's say make a list of 20 people. I'm going to just start at 20. and all 20 people got to make sure that everybody got to check everybody's shit every day at a certain every day at a certain time of the day or whatever. Come up with a time and all that, and then we gotta straight up like, comment, repost for each other every single day, and we gotta let each other know when we going live, and we just gotta be there for each other, straight up and down. And what that's gonna do, that's gonna start pushing us out to picking up, more quality people. And that's what we gotta do. I ain't gonna lie. Like everybody that's successful that I seen, then created something, but it's all groups. It's all groups. Unless and that's what we gotta do. Thanks, Miss Kwame. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna wait till after I get moved to my next, you know what I mean? My next stop. But I think that's what how you feel about that? You think that's what we should work on? We should work on that? Yeah, I think that's what we should work on. Give it a shot. We ain't got nothing else to lose. Cause I done spent, you know what I mean? Cause I done spent money. You know how much money I done spent going to other people's lives? Like just on some real stuff. Like I supported a lot of people that's kind of like popular now on TikTok. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm trying. I've gotten love, and I'm just saying I'm gonna keep spreading love. But I'm just saying, if we focus in and make a group that's 20, 30, up to 50 people, that's gonna push us all to another level, especially to a level where so like check it out, like for real, we doing these lives for free, for real. Like you might get a little dollar or two. Y'all women might, especially y'all the ones that's pretty and all that, like y'all make a little bit more than the average dude just starting out, right? But I'm saying like, if you get to a point where so like let's say you going live and you making $20, $30. Cause I remember I made one time, I made about $20 on the live one time. I got a lot of nice little gifts, and I was happy as a mom wanting to get. Yeah, a lot of people like that. But guess what? I ain't gonna lie. I got a few people. It's just like how me and you started. We friended each other. I don't know, somehow I think I seen you join and I started, and then I don't know somehow, but you stuck to you are a woman of your word. But it's another one of my friends. Her name is Gemini. And Gemini, she like that too though. I met her like just really, she made a video like a trending joint, like one of them joints like, yeah, people ain't keeping it real, this and the third. So I friended her and she come into my lives. She like my posts and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a couple good people. If we band together and start a nice little push, I think we can start something good for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it go, because I've been on TikTok for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I done been, trust me, I done been doing lives and all that stuff back and forth like 3 or 4 times. But I always end up burning out. But I know that's, I understand the what's going on. I understand what burns me out too. But shoot, I'm going back at it. I'm gonna try it again. But let's give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it a shot. You back on the pen. If you're coming in out, make sure you make friends with the pinned account. And I won't be mad at you if you friend me too. And like you hear, we're gonna set something up, and we're gonna start like supporting each other. Quality people supporting each other. It ain't no game. I understand how it goes. Sometimes you be tired, or sometimes you be busy. All that kind of stuff. But we gotta work. We just gotta do the best we can, and make some shit happen. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna get lucky too. But at the same time, I'm gonna still be working to make some shit happen. Straight up. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for the like. I see y'all. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably be I'm gonna probably be messaging you in the next day or so, Miss Kwana. And I don't know, just to talk about what I just was talking about. And you know, so we can make this shit happen. You know what I mean? You see how chill it is? It is super chill here. I told you it's for lovers. Look, boyfriend, girlfriend, they down here. Yep. And I'm like K solo. I'm on a solo. Thanks for the like, y'all. I appreciate it. You got me up there too. I was only trying to get 1,000. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. No, I know that's you. What's going on? I know. Shoot. I know it's you. I appreciate it. I definitely do. And guess what? We're gonna make something good happen. Watch. You know what I mean? Yep, little by little. It don't take much, I'm telling you. It don't take much. You get these lives, do these lives, and you get 20, 30 people. Even I ain't gonna lie, my man, he African too, Farouk. Farouk got a nice page. I'm gonna holler at him. And see if he can help out with a couple things. Yeah, Farouk, he African. I think he from Nigeria or Kenya. I don't know. I'm just saying Nigeria. I don't know. Automatically when I be thinking Africans, I be thinking about Nigeria. But yeah, he's a good guy. But it's definitely time to. It's been time, but you know, you experience a lot of ups and downs when you're trying to do this social media thing. But the truth be told, you gotta work this joint like a job. It's like a job. You gotta really, you know, you gotta be you gotta work it like a job. It is what it is. 44, I appreciate you. No. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go off because I think it's ready to rain. I can see that dark. It's getting real dark over there. I gotta walk not a little ways, just a little walk back to the spot. But I'm definitely I'm about to dial out. I'm gonna hit you up. Too. I'm gonna hit you up within the next day. And I don't know. I guess we could just kick it about what we could do, how we could do it. And I'm pretty sure. I know you got probably the same thing I got, like 5 or 10 good people. But that 5 or 10 probably make it. That's the 20. With my 5 to 10, that's the 20. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna dial out, and I will be talking to you soon, Ms. Kwana, and I appreciate you. And enjoy the rest of your day. All right, peace.